Guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about Holy Basil from Appalachian Valley, Natural Products, and Anatolian Treasures. I'm going to tell you a little bit about AVAT, the company, then I'm going to talk about the product itself. I'm going to tell you what you can use it for and my opinion of it. My name's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. The name of the company is very long. It's Appalachian Valley, Natural Products, and Anatolian Treasures. I refer to it as AVAT, A-V-A-T. I've also heard it referred to as A-V-N-P. Now, to further complicate the matter, there's another website out there called Ancient Healing Oils. And the story behind these two websites is pretty interesting. So, AVAT used to be owned by a man called Butch Owens, and it used to be a wholesale-only company. Eventually, he decided to retire, and he offered it to one of his longtime customers, and that was John Krosky. John decided to purchase the company, and instead of merging these two companies and websites, he kept them as separate, distinct entities. He did make a few changes. The biggest change that he made is that he opened it up to the public. So it still has wholesale prices, however, it's opened up to the public. In addition, there's no minimum order. I know a lot of wholesale companies out there, they require you to have a minimum in order for you to purchase from them, but they are not like that. In fact, if you purchase $35 and up, then you get free shipping within the continental US. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you don't live in that area, you can do something called shared international shipping, and I don't have any direct experience with this, but what he does is he will give you a shipping quote and then you decide whether or not you want to accept that offer and proceed with your order. Now, there are a few things about AVAT that I really like. One of them is that they have samples. So this is a sample, and I paid 75 cents for this sample, and it also has a screw-off top, which I find to be really cool. And then inside, there is a little paper here at the top, and then the entire sample is only 0.3 of a milliliter. Now, there's another company out there called Eden's Botanicals, and they have samples for $2 and it's 1 milliliter. So if you break it down and do the math like I have, Eden's Botanicals is actually cheaper milliliter per milliliter. However, I prefer to purchase from AVAT, and the reason is that I can get 3 samples for about $2.25, whereas with Eden Botanicals, I could only get 1 sample for about $2. With that being said, in the future, I am going to be purchasing from Eden Botanicals because they do have a handful of things that I want to try. In addition, AVAT, they offer, as I mentioned, free shipping for $35 and up. With Eden Botanicals, you need to spend $49. And I'm going to place the links below in the description box so you can check both of those companies out. Now, AVAT, another thing that they do that's pretty cool is they recycle or upcycle the cardboard boxes from their local high school. So they're located in a very small town, and rather than going out and purchasing boxes, they decide to recycle and let those boxes get a second life. So I do really like that. Now, there are a few things that I don't really like that much about AVAT, and that is that their website is very basic. Like, if I were to compare it to Plant Therapy or Eden's Garden, it is just very, very different. And my opinion is that Plant Therapy and Eden Garden, they're actively seeking customers, and they're constantly doing promotions and things like that, and social media, and AVAT simply is not like that. And I'm not sure if it's simply because they've been around for a while, they have a well-known reputation, and they're also a wholesale company, so they are catering to very different niches out there. And in addition, John is older. I know that he's in his 60s. I think he might be around retirement age. So perhaps that could be another reason. Now, they do have some social media. They do have Facebook and Instagram. They're not that active at all on those platforms, and they also have a newsletter that they put out that you can sign up for and be notified of sales that they have. So those are a few things to keep in mind. Besides that, I do like AVAT, and I would definitely recommend you guys check them out. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about the product itself, and it is called Holy Basil. Now, this label is a new label. So you can see the eagle on here is rather stylized, and the lettering is different and it's easier to see. As I mentioned, this is 0.3 of a milliliter, and if you guys can see, the oil is kind of a yellow color. I'm not exactly sure why I got this oil, I'm going to be honest with you. I know that I was trying to reach the $35 minimum so that I could get free shipping. So I wanted to try some new oils that I hadn't really heard about, and I didn't know what to use them for. And some of them I liked, and some of them, like Holy Basil, I don't really know why I purchased it. I think the name kind of struck me. And this is actually from India. It's wild grown and it's steam distilled. But holy basil is known for helping with cough and congestion. So you can help that. You can like diffuse it if you have any colds or any coughs or issues with that. You can also use it for massage. Make sure that you guys are diluting it properly. Below I do have a lot of information about safety that I've written about on my blog, and I've linked to experts. So I am not an aromatherapist. I'm not studying to be one. So I always refer you guys to experts, and you guys need to do your own research. Now, AVAT doesn't have a lot of information on their website. So they do have their GCMS test results available. They have the basic information like the botanical or the Latin name, but they don't have big descriptions like plant therapy or Eden's Garden. And they don't have even pictures of the label or the bottle. You're not going to find that on there. They use stock photos. But one thing that I have put up for here for holy basil is they said that this is toxic. This is highly poisonous to children, and I'm sure probably for people as well, and animals. But if you have if you take internally half a milliliter, and this is 3/10 of a milliliter, half a milliliter, you guys need to get medical attention. So this is another reason why you need to be very careful about essential oils. So essential oils are not safe for everyone. There are certain populations out there, such as infants and young children. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, if you're on medication, have a pre-existing medical condition, or have pets, you do have to be extremely careful with essential oils. They are very potent, and they do deserve more respect than most people give them, thanks to the brainwashing that MLMs has done out there. So I find this scent here, they have said that it is light and herbal and refreshing compared to other basils. I find it to be pretty strong. I find it to be herbal and green and a little bit earthy and kind of spicy. And like I said, I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for. We don't have a lot of cough and congestion, and I do have other oils out there. So I am trying to really go through my collection of oils and really narrow it down. So I am going to be passing this on to a friend, and she's very grateful for that. So now I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever heard of AVAT? And even let me know if you have tried holy basil and what you use it for. Please let me know in the comments below. I do enjoy hearing from you guys. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Please turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.